Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we mean a flipping plenty business. Gonna go straight into it because I'm not sure how much of that you can see, but my table is just filled with plants because we're preparing, guys, preparing for the event of the year. Actually, it's gonna be my third or even fourth maybe houseplant swap, the annual houseplant swap that is happening here in Vilnius in Lithuania where I live, and every single year the plant selection is getting only better, the people are getting only friendlier, and I cannot wait to go ahead and take you along in there. I actually have, I think I need to do, if I don't have, but I might have a full playlist of the content from my previous plant swaps with all the plants that I brought back home to the swap, you know, the swap of it.
Don't forget to breathe.
Yes. The swap like day happening beyond and above, I guess. Anyway, today is actually gonna be a simple video. I wanna show you all of the plants I wanna bring along with myself. And next weekend, I'm gonna go ahead and take you along on the swap. The swap is gonna be happening on the Sunday, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to film and edit the video for you guys. I will try, but if not, probably the video will come up on Monday. So subscribe, buckle up, guys. Let's get into the plenty business. Today, actually, I'll be showing you the plants I am bringing and also reporting some of them, prepping them for the, for the pedestal that they are gonna be standing on. I'm pretty sure I won't be like preparing 100% today because, for example, I have some recyclable paper glasses that I wanna put in some of my cuttings, and honestly, I believe they will just melt if I will keep them with water for the next week before the upcoming swap, so I won't be like separating some of the cuttings and putting them into the glasses. But we will be reporting some of these. For example, Philodendron billeti is waiting here to be reported. Wait, need to see it. Coyote. Anyway, so probably let's go through the cuttings right now. I will show you the plants that I'm gonna be bringing, and then we'll jump into the reporting area, and then I will show you how I'm gonna be labeling them and showing them to the world. So I actually have a list prepared for all of the plants that I want to be taking, so I won't forget anything, but we don't have much space. So let's probably move soil for now from the face, do the business, and then we'll do the reportings. Okay, so where do we, I mean, you don't see how much is going on, so probably let's take this out of the way. I have three beautiful Philodendron atabapoense cuttings ready for the business. I actually cut them about a week or so ago, so they're still not rooted, but we do have a beautiful foliage. We do have a nice clean cuts on them, but they are not ready to be potted up yet, I feel like, because we don't have much root action happening yet. So I'll be bringing them as you see right now. I will only put a label on each of the leaves so people will see what they're dealing with. But these are beautiful long leaves. These are actually one of my favorite plants in my entire collection, like those long leather leaves, and the back color is so nice, so burgundy. So I'm very excited to bring this along and hopefully swap them for something even more exciting, maybe as exciting, who knows, the time will show. But I won't be taking all of them, maybe two of them, because I mean technically I do have a full-on mama plant standing right there and already growing a new top for it, but I also want to go ahead and maybe plant them together and have a little bit a bushier pot, so we'll see about that. But plant number one of flipping Philodendron atabapoense. Isn't that the coolest name to pronounce? Atabapoense. So cool. When we're walking with my fiance, husband, gosh, whenever when we are walking with my husband and see like random plant, or watching a movie and seeing a random plant and I say like full Latin name, my husband is always like, what in the flipping magic spell was that? So I always feel cool about it. Anyway, moving on. These are the cuttings that I think I showed not that long ago in one of my videos. So I cut my beautiful Philodendron Splendid that actually is already fully rooting in the dish if you'll take a closer look, and the neighbor of it is actually cuttings of Monstera decursiva, another beautiful plant with beautiful shapes. This one for some reason did not like to be cutted and started to have some tips, which is weird because the plants are in the very same dish, having the very same conditions. These philodendrons looking fabulous. No idea what's happening, but oh well, I guess. Anyway, so I'm gonna be taking some of these as well. Of course, not all of them. Once again, I wanna go ahead, plant them together with the ones like the mama pots that I already have and have bushier plants. But I feel like these are gonna be pretty popular, hopefully, in the swap. Honestly, Philodendron's Planet was such a cool surprise because, for example, I have its like relative, I didn't say blood relative, but probably like chlorophylle's relative. Philodendron verrucosum is that one beautiful leaf you can see over here, and they are such a beautiful plants, but they are so perky. These ones are always growing in my greenhouses. This one was growing in room conditions, and look how beautiful those leaves are. Not a flipping damage whatsoever. So really excited to bring those along, and hopefully people will flip and enjoy them. But let's put them aside for now. Oh, oh, I feel like there might be some accidents. Hopefully not. Okay, moving on. You know what, I probably should mark the ones I already talked about. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, another one is actually very exciting as well, and that is gonna be my Monstera adansonii variegata cuttings. I think these ones were called like Peru or Brazil or something like that. Some of these are reverted. Others are actually having some variegation on the leaves if you will take a closer look. So there is a lot of potential. I feel like if we'll give a nice lighting conditions for these babies, they're gonna be happy, cool plants. So once again, not gonna be taking all of them probably, but like 80% of this dish glass is gonna be taken with myself. Once again, nicely rooted, ready to be planted and grown, and oh my gosh, I feel... Okay. Beautiful, beautiful plants, and I feel like they're gonna be very popular as well. Hopefully, I mean, variegated adansoniis, I feel like they had like their very up time like a year or two ago in the plant community, but lately variegated alocasias started to take over, I feel like, and I honestly hope I will find at least one of those myself in the swap and will be able to swap for something, because I really want to have one, at least one. I think it's not that much to ask actually. Where is... Okay, another one. Moving on, guys. Oh wait, no, it's different. Yeah, it's different. Okay, I have this begonia that I want to take along. This is some kind of cane begonia that I honestly don't know the name of, but it's a cutie one. It's actually from my greenhouse, and I do want to take it along. It's so flippin' dry. If that doesn't explain you how I'm not the best begonia mom, I don't know what will. But I want to take these ones specifically, and also have a couple begonia snow capes cuttings. Let me take one of them. Bam. Beautiful begonia, beautiful other side of the leaves. So I want to take a couple of these cuttings as well, because I feel like they might be very popular in between begonia lovers. Who knows? I actually brought it back from the swap myself like a couple of years ago, or maybe a year ago. Oh my gosh, there is a girl standing in the front window just staring at me right now. I know, do something.
What?
There is a girl flipping staring as I'm filming. It's weird.
A few moments later.
Oh, okay. You know what? Moving on. Maybe I'm on a video call. So yeah, I want to take a couple of these back into the swap, and who knows, maybe the lady who swapped with me, this specific one, will remember and will have a little laugh about it, because I actually have so many cuttings of this one. She did say that they are such a fast growers, and I did not believe her, because begonias and I never actually worked together. But it turns out this specific snow cape begonia is actually such a nice plant and so forgiving. So I mean, fun story behind it. Right? Right. Moving on to the one that I already mentioned, that are gonna be maybe couple, maybe three Philodendron verrucosum cuttings. Beautiful, beautiful foliage. I love how fuzzy the petioles and the stems of the leaves are, and they are such a beautiful plants, but once again, very, very perky. You need to give them lots of humidity. Don't forget to water them, because they're such a drama queens. And honestly, right now I'm trying to find that perfect middle ground of me not stressing too much about my plants. I mean, I would love to have a little bit less work, so that's what we're working with. Oh my gosh, It actually has a baby leaf inside of that dish. Oh, cannot wait to show you it next week when I'm gonna be taking them all separately out to, put them into dishes, into glasses. That's when you will see a little bit closer look into the root systems, into baby leaves if there will be some, and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that once again. Then Alocasia mallow. Okay, these ones are very exciting and I want to repot at least a couple of these. So I have over here a mama plant, this beautiful leaf right here, such a beautiful, like this is an alien / dinosaur looking Alocasia, definitely one of my favorite plants in the whole collection. I love how shieldish it looks, like Ninja Turtles shell or alien spaceship, I don't know. And I have 3 corms over here that aren't looking too happy, so I wanna plant them nicely into new pots and give them a little bit of a glow up, because I actually forgot to water them for 2 or 3 weeks, and since they were in such a small glasses, this one is in a sphagnum moss, so this dried out so quickly. And the another one, I mean, it does have a decent root system, but I want to plant it in a nice beautiful pot, so hopefully in a week it will jump up, back up, won't be so wrinkled, and you will see a beautiful potential of those Alocasias, because they are really such a beautiful plants. Like, oh, if you don't have Alocasia mallow, you need one. It's so cute, it's so flipping cute. Okay, another one I want to plant is actually this cute little tiny Philodendron billeti. This is actually a plant from one of you, and I'm not sure, maybe it was from Uroš, but this is a very weird one, because for some flipping reason in like 2 or 3 years it never grew too much for me. These are like the largest leaves I got from this specific plant, and I don't understand why, because I have this full-on beautiful happy Philodendron billeti right here that it seems like I do understand what the heck am I doing. It seems happy, have a bunch of beautiful leaves, and it's like thriving. So I guess I will just give this one a new home, and hopefully that new person, new plant mama, maybe plant daddy will understand what this plant wants and why in the world he's so like odd. I don't know. It's a beautiful plant. It has a beautiful potential. Look at this new sun-stressed beautiful leaf, and it has lots of roots in the bottom. Okay, I'm not sure how I'm gonna fit this into a pot now. Okay, maybe that was a mistake to take it out right now. But yeah, so this one from pond will go into the soil mix and to the plant swap. Also want to take along my Monstera obliqua. It's actually the one that I got from a plant swap as well. This is even with the original label from that person, so this is how I'm going to be taking it there. Beautiful plant, beautiful leaf, but once again it just gives me those mustaches. It never gives me new leaves, and it's been always standing in my greenhouse, so I feel like it got the best conditions it could ever get, and it just wasn't happy. So you know what, why to struggle? Why do I need to struggle with it and be sad about it, and why do this plant needs to struggle when probably, like, hypothetically it could find a new home and be happy and, you know, stress-free? So this one is gonna be going with myself. Hopefully we'll find a new home for it. Look at me, just flying through this. Another one is actually, once again, already prepared cuttings that I have of beautiful Syngonium pink splash. Please don't mind, there are actually a couple more different plants inside, but right now we're talking about pink splash Syngonians, and aren't they beautiful? We're matching right now with my pink t-shirt that my mom got me just today, by the way, thrifted. So cute, right? So this is Syngonium pink splash that I want to take along. I think I'll just simply have cuttings once again in teeny tiny dishes like that, so it will be easier for the person to bring it home and then plant it into the soil mix that they prefer and love, instead of just having, you know, them growing in my soil. I personally am like 50-50 on the idea of having soil of the other person. For example, I do have plants that are still in original plant mixes from the people I got plants from, but also sometimes I'm just, you know, too excited to repot those plants and just simply, most often I reuse the soil, but if I am a little bit iffy, I'm not sure if there are any kind of pests and stuff like that, I just usually, you know, recycle that soil and then just throw it away. So yeah, these ones probably will go into the plant swap with cuttings, as cuttings, And so will go those epipremnums Cebu blue. Look at those cute colors. I actually have a full-on beautiful trailing plant right here. Such a cute feeling plant. I love the color. I love how it gives that whimsical feel to my plant shelf. But once again, I just, you know, had lots of trailing branches, so I just propagated them, and who knows, maybe some people will want to add some Cebu blue to their collection as well. I mean, when my plants are overgrowing, instead of just trashing those cuttings, I feel like this is like such unused opportunity. You can simply just take those cuttings, put it outside the street, and some kind of plant lover will find it and be like the happiest person on earth to find the plant he was looking maybe for, or maybe just be pleasantly surprised and have a new plant. So whenever I do propagate or, you know, get rid of my plants, they don't go to trash. I actually just leave them outside in the street, just like I find and rescue other plants, for example, from the street from other people. So it's like a little exchange, you know, some people leave them, other people take them, and I am both of these people. Anyway, moving on. Cebu blue. Okay, I have a couple more plants that I am not so sure about. So I also want to take my variegated Hoya Bella, but I did not took it from the shelf. I forgot about it. And by the look in here, you probably can see that I won't be able to pick it up because it's far up there. But I do want to take a couple cuttings of Hoya Bella variegata, and I think it might be pretty popular in the plant swap. So hopefully I'll be right. And also I'm thinking of taking one Amydrium that is also kind of bluish. That also is not my best friend for some flipping damn reason. So these are all of the plants I want to take along with myself. I have some dishes with cuttings that I might go ahead and plant as well during the week, maybe whenever I will have a muse or something. But these are like the top plants that I am thinking of bringing along with me. So wish me luck. I do have a good feeling that this might be a very fun and successful swap, because I will have some cool looking plants, you know, not those, I mean, I don't have anything against simple, you know, common house plants, but when you bring something a little bit on the cooler side, you always feel excited, because like it feels like you have an opportunity, you know, for something cool to swap for. I mean, in most of the plant swaps, I mean, technically in all of the plant swaps, I felt pretty great with my like selection of plants, but whenever I would come into the area and put my plants on table and see what other people brought, I would always be like, oh, my table is so lame. So I hope this year my table won't be lame. Keep your fingers crossed. Let me know in the comments how do you feel about the selection, because I don't know, I feel like I will have a pretty decent selection. I don't know guys, I don't know, maybe once again I'm just overthinking it like I usually do. But anywho, so right now I want to repot some of these little plants that I showed you, and I also have 3 Hoyas from my greenhouse that, since I'm gonna be having like a little repot moment over here, I want to repot them as well, because, you know, let's use this moment. So I have 3 Hoyas. This is Hoya sigillatus that isn't happy. It really isn't happy in this pond mix. I also have Hoya Mathilde that was happy in the beginning of the summer, and then it wasn't. So I want to repot these 2 from the pond into the soil. And I also have Hoya Wilbur Graves that, once again, is such a beautiful and cute Hoya, but as you can tell, it looks lame. So we want to give it a go into the soil, and maybe that will be a very nice glow up. Who knows? So let me take my soil mix, simple soil mix, nothing too fancy, but I feel like it will make these plants way more happy. You know what, since I have this alocasia mallow in the spot, I think this one seems okay. The leaf is happy, it's not wrinkled, so I'll keep it as it is. And this one won't be repotted, but I will definitely repot these 2 worms, because these dishes are so small. I mean, let's give them let's upgrade them a bit. What the heck is this? Where did you came from? What? Anyway, bam. Let's add a little. These are so small. I love these. Are 9 centimeters wide pots, and honestly, feel like they're gonna be perfect for the swap, because they won't, you know, use a lot of space and should be easy to bring back home, in my opinion. Bam. You know what? Let's break it up a bit. Wonderful. I want to plant it a little bit deeper into the pot because since it's alocasia, I know it will be growing up. Yeah. Oh, I love to repot small plants because this is such an easy task, but also so rewarding to see, you know, little baby plants to finally grow up and do great in your home. Okay, I feel like this one is good. Look at me flying through this. Bam. Okay, another corm. This one is in sphagnum moss, so this one might be difficult to take out. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the root system on this thing is insane. Let's see. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't have enough time. I just took out the root. I don't have much time to be very gentle, so this might look rough. We should be good. Honestly, okay. It was way faster than I expected. Even though, yes, we did lose a bunch of roots. I feel like we should be great. Okay, this is how the corm is looking right now. You have little onion over there. I actually cut off the very unhappy leaves, so hopefully right now, after planting it into the soil, it will bounce back, start to be happy. I'm not sure if I will be taking this one to the soil because I mean it looks like nothing right now, so probably this one will stay at home with me and just wait for the better times. I guess that's the main plan for this baby. Okay, this seems good. Another alocasia mallow, all planted up, looking all sad, but hopefully not for long. Kapow. Bam. Okay, also want to repot that begonia snow-capped into a larger pot because right now, let's be honest, it looks sad. Bam. Cute. Giving it less soil. Gosh, it's bone dry. Actually, today is my watering day, so some of these plants might look a little bit wrinkled, but that's because we still have summer weather over here. It's still very hot and they haven't been watered for about a week, so they're waiting for that sip of water. Oh my gosh, guys. Actually, a couple days ago, for the first time, me and my husband watched Beetlejuice. And what the heck is this movie? I mean, I've seen so much of Halloween merch with this movie and like, you know, little mugs and t-shirts and, you know, memes and stuff like that all over the internet. But I did never see it. And right now, as I did, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I know it's like 80s movie, but at the same time, like, what the heck? Tim Burton is definitely on something when he's creating these kind of movies, and I'm so down for it, but at the same time, it's weird. Okay, bam, beautiful begonia, mystery begonia with beautiful leaves, beautiful large leaves. Should be happy. Okay, and right now, somehow, let's get rid of those. Oh, we need to plant billieti. Gosh, with that crazy root. Okay, so I'll put the old perlite into the dish. We'll clean it off and reuse it for the later generation of the plants. But look at this. This is actually a happy looking plant. I don't know what was the deal with this dude, but hopefully the person who will get it from you will post something about it on the social media and I'll be able to see little updates. You know, whenever I'm taking my plants to the swaps, I always feel like, you know, giving away some of my children. I know it's silly, I know it's like dumb to think this way, but I always would love to know some, you know, how they're doing. Like in their adopted family. Are they happy? Are they okay? Probably think I need help. Maybe. Who knows, maybe it just didn't like to be in pond, and maybe all it wanted was to be planted in soil, which is like possible. Who knows? Okay. And also, since all of these plants right now that I'm gonna be repotting from pond to soil used to be in a little bit of a moisture, in a little bit of more moist environment, I'm gonna be watering them right away after filming this video, so give back a little bit of that moisture into the roots, because that seems like a genius idea, I don't know. Okay, one plant from pond down. Honestly, lately I've been noticing that not so many of my plants are happy in pond anymore, which is weird because about a year ago I had the completely opposite realization. So right now I'm thinking like, am I missing something? What the heck is happening? What changed? So please let me know how they feel pond lately. Maybe it was just like, you know, temporary solution for plant people problems, I don't know. Maybe just me once again, just overthinking every step of my life, which is like very possible. And hey, who knows, maybe right now these horses will flip in, just start jumping from happiness and growing new leaves, even though I do have a bunch of Hoyas, for example. Okay, this Hoya, what are you? Hoya calistophylla lemonade, I think. Just look at her, she's so happy. I have so many leaves from the summer. I think I started it as 1 leaf cutting or max 2 leaf cutting, and look at all those leaves. So, you know, it's debatable. Some of my Hoyas still seem to be very happy with pond, while others, I mean, at the same time, maybe just the flipping greenhouse problem. I honestly am thinking of getting rid of both of my greenhouses, even though I know I put a lot of love into them and, you know, lots of, like, not a ton of money, but at the same time we did like buy them and stuff like that. But also it feels like a paradise for pests and bugs. And whenever I have an outbreak of thrips or spider mites, it's so easy to get rid of them in my simple shelf area right here. And in the greenhouses, it's like never-ending fight, and it's so frustrating. It takes lots of juices out of you, and honestly, I'm starting to think that maybe just like a flipping black hole of bugs. So maybe just silly thinking, but maybe it's not. So just sharing my thoughts that I had lately. That might be weird. Let's go with the Wilbur grapes. Honestly, I wanna cut this off, and maybe it will give me some new growth. You know what? Let's first take it off. Oh my gosh, we had so much space with no roots, but it actually was a fresh cutting without any roots. So this technically do look good. Also, I don't know, maybe this one. Yeah, I think we should go with the smaller dish. And you know what? I'm gonna do a very risky move. And I'll go ahead and prop it, like right now. I'm not sure if it's the smartest idea. But I just did it, so it's too late to go back. You know what? Stay tuned for the updates. Was a dump? We're about to find out. I'm not sure about planting it directly into the soil without propagating it, but I'm gonna keep an eye on it. You know what? I want to make it shorter. And try not to let it dry out completely. Where did it go? And who knows? Maybe it's gonna be just more nice and bushy Hoya from now on. Sorry for the bell, it's Sunday. Okay, Hoya Wilbur Graves is also planted and ready for the business. I mean, those mama leaves are so beautiful. I love how much of silver is in there. So hopefully it will bounce back. I actually want to put it on my desk where I work, so I'll see it every day and remember myself to moisten the very top of the soil. So, you know, it won't be staying in water and rotting on me, but also the cutting will have a little bit of moisture to go ahead and grow those flipping roots. Okay, we have last plant to go through, and this is actually just the like starting stage of me preparing for the plant swap. Like the very first stage was to go ahead and plan what kind of plants I want to bring. And right now, oh my gosh, right now we're starting to prepare, but once again, as you see, we're not fully preparing because, oh my gosh, we have stuck roots. Uh-oh. Okay, actually have a bunch of cuttings in there. Here's cutting number 1. So cute. I love how bushy it's starting to get because I had only several of cuttings in there. You know what? We'll do random thing. I want to moisten up that perlite so it will be less stressful for the Hoya to get out. Doing some inventive stuff right here. Bam! Genius in business, what can I say? Okay, we have 3 more cuttings. Bam! Cutest. I know when they're separate they do not look like much, but just wait and see. Whenever they're gonna grow back together nicely, it's gonna be epic. It's gonna be gorgeous. And look at that, I like prepared the perfect amount of soil. Just me nailing the game. Okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Right now they're gonna be a little bit top heavy since, oh my gosh. Okay, sorry, I will shut up right now because I cannot focus when I am talking. I can prove that. Yeah, okay, we'll have a wild thing right here. 30 years old talking about wild things in her life while reporting planes. Okay. I mean, I'm 29, so it doesn't count. Bam. Bam. Oh, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be so flipping great. So nice. Look at that. Flipping perfect. Now let's keep our fingers crossed. They will root nicely and be happy in there. Okay, I do need a little bit more of a soil, but I guess we'll do that off camera because I did not prepare it enough. No, we did lost 1 leaf. Oh, heck no. Anyway, this is the end product. I will add a little bit more of soil. Soil? What was that? What was that? But yeah, I do feel way more accomplished than I felt in the morning, so that's a good thing. That means I did do a lot of work already. So throughout the week I will go ahead and see if I want to add more plants into this selection of plant swap. Once again, I'll give you more updates in the next week's video, so stay tuned for that. I hope for those who are from Lithuania watching right now this video, hopefully I'll see you in the swap and we'll get to chat a little bit about plants, about life and stuff like that, because every single year I just feel like I am, you know, the happiest person on earth, being like in the area of people with the same love, with the same hobby. Just always feels so rewarding and great just to chat about plenty problems that simple, you know, muggles do not understand. Hopefully I will meet you there, and yeah, I feel like we're flipping done over here. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you did enjoy this mumbly video. Definitely a mumbly one. Anywho, before leaving you, as per usual, let me teach you a language lesson. What should we teach you? You know what? Since I have this cute t-shirt from my mom with spiders, let me teach you how to say spider in Lithuanian and in Russian. If you want to say spider in Lithuanian, you need to say voras. Once again, voras. And if you want to say spider in Russian, you need to say pauk. Once again, pauk. Very different this time, right? But lots of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video. Leave spider emojis if you watched it till right now, and I will know you'll watch till the very end and you do enjoy my videos to the very end, which makes me feel so happy and grateful. So thank you if you will do so, and subscribe for the upcoming plenty contents. See you soon, guys.